Welcome my dudes to a casted game of Age of Empires 4, and we are here in a mega random game. But this game has a slight twist on it, because this is farms only mega random. So let's have a look at the spawn here. Very interesting spawn. We got a big river down the middle here. So for those that don't know what mega random is, it's basically completely random map spawns. We got 8 players here that are playing in a free-for-all, and we also have Nomad. So you can see here we have 3 villagers for each player. So spawning in the blue here we have Salami. Don't get fooled by the name, this is Salami. He's playing the English, so he's definitely got a good civilization here for farms only. So as you can tell on the map, there is no deer and there is no sheep. So definitely a good map for the English, as they do have the farms bonus. Over here in the orange we have Corel, who's going to be playing the Holy Roman Empire. In the green, we're going to have Feti, who's going to be playing the Rus. In the pink, we're going to have Bayek, who's also going to be playing the Rus. In the yellow, we have Reviver, who's also going to be playing the English. Same as Salami, so definitely got a lucky pick right there. English, definitely a good civilization here. And bear in mind, this is random civilization, so they don't get to pick their civilizations. So definitely Salami and Reviver have got very good civilizations here. And then finally we have Aoe4 up here, who's called Tekiki. Not entirely sure on that name, but they're going to be playing the French. So I think we are missing one opponent. As you can see, purple did get eliminated, but we do still have the red, and it seems like he's got some villagers down the south here. And this player is offbeat, and he is going to be playing the Delhi. So we can see how many wolves are on this map. Maybe this is alright for Rus. I was thinking, because you don't have any deer, it's going to be quite unlucky with the bounty, but it seems like they've all been replaced with sheep. Not sheep, sorry, wolves. And we can see Red just not deciding where he wants to put his town centre. He has 2 villas over there. That's a pink villager. Has he lost a villager? He's got his last villager over here. Anyway, Corel is already setting up some farms. Of course, you need to get these up as fast as you can to get in that food, as you've got no other source of food. And we can see Salami over here. Definitely interesting placement of the farms right there. He only has 2 at the moment. He's got a couple villagers on wood as well. So spawn wise, I would say Tekiki definitely has a very good spawn over here. He's playing the French, he's been left by himself. Big gold mine next to him. And we can see this river, I think it's only got 1 crossing. It's got a crossing here. Never mind. There's quite a few crossings in the centre here. But apart from... Is that it? No way. So there's like... That might be a crossing. But it seems like there's only a couple crossings in the centre here. So Tekiki over here has an absolutely amazing spawn. And to be fair, purple would have had a very good spawn. I'm not sure if they dropped or not, but definitely unfortunate. We can see Salami over here, gonna take out this scout. What did that scout ever do to you, Salami? Now got 3 farms up, and he sent his first villager onto this gold mine. We can see all the players are getting farms out. Red finally deciding where he wants to build his base. This is not a good position at all. He's playing the Delhi, and there's no gold. The closest gold is over here, which is in possession of Corel. That is absolutely terrible. We can see all players have actually decided to build right next to a big gold mine. Salami here, Corel, Tekiki, Bayek. This might be a bit troublesome for Reviver as well. His nearest gold mine is this one, but that might be able to be denied by this town centre. And if not, a wooden fortress is going to be able to go up here as well. So that's definitely not looking good at all for Reviver and Offbeat. So let's have a look at some bounty. We can see here, Feti has only 50 bounty and 75 for Bayek, the 2 Rus players. So they definitely need to find some more of these wolves. There'll be tons around the map. You can see they're just dotted absolutely everywhere. So they're going to be fine for the bounty, it seems. And we can see Salami over here. Let's see if he's looking towards that age up. Yeah. Let's bring up the... Seems like we cannot look at the resource count for this game mode, which is a shame. So we're just going to have to manually flick through them. So here's Salami. This is definitely Salami. And now going with a lumber camp. That is a good point. There's like no wood on this map. That is very interesting. I wonder if that's something to do with the spawn of this, the map generation, or it's just this is part of the mode. But there is no wood anywhere. Actually, I lie. There are some in the corners. There seems to be a few bits of wood dotted everywhere. So this is definitely good for a reviver. But he needs to make sure he can get this gold in possession. He's now dropping this tower down. This might be an alright position. He probably wants to drop it a little bit closer. But we can see who else actually has a wood nearby. Yeah, so this is even looking so much better for our Aqua player over here. He's got the gold. He's even got the wood. And he should be able to wall up and then possibly go for that wonder victory. But something I've just noticed. I don't see any other sacred sites on the map. There's only one sacred site on this map. Fortunately for these players, on the left hand side, it's not past this river, because if it was, this would be the easiest sacred site victory ever for Takiki over on the eastern side of the map. So we can see even more farms are being dropped down for Salami. English are just going to be so powerful on this. So definitely something's needed to be done against these English players before they get too powerful. Salami is definitely included in that. We can see Salami making great use of this farm bonus right now, managing to fit 10 farms around this one mill. You see the Delhi player over here. He's going to find it hard getting gold. I'm not sure how else he's going to get some. He's probably going to have to cross the river, or he's going to have to find this little gold mine up here to the north. But that's going to be very hard. I doubt he scouted that. You can see Vetti actually not having any gold around either. I would expect he would have scouted this mine. See, his scout is moving up. Maybe he'll spot it in a second if he hasn't already. But oh, he now ages up, so he must have got some gold from somewhere. Probably the bounty. That's another good thing. Oh, sorry. I thought Reviver was Roos for a second. But yeah, definitely something good for the Roos right there. They've got the hunting cabins, which are going to be really effective in these stealth forests. You can see that he's making great use of it there. 19 gold a minute, which is decent. It's not terrible, but he's constructing some more. And he's also going to be able to get the Golden Gate out and the bounty. So it's not the end of the world for Ferti right here that he doesn't have a gold nearby. He's definitely needs to find some later. But for now, he's alright. Whereas for our red player over here, Offbeat, he's definitely needing to find some gold really urgently. Otherwise, he's in some deep, deep trouble. So maybe it's worth just sending some villagers around here. I'm guessing he's got some scouts out. So he really needs to be finding some gold mines that are available. And we see Corel going up with the Minework Palace. Interesting. We don't often see this in a Nomad game. Because the Archon Chapel is just such an effective landmark for such late game games. We see now Reviver managed to find himself some gold, as he has been mining up this gold over here. So he's going up with the Council Hall. Definitely a good landmark. Probably going to try and take out this Roos player, who is still not dropped down their landmark yet. And if this Roos player is taken out, that's going to be 2 8,000 gold mines that are going to be secured up. So that's definitely what he needs. And then behind that, he can grab lots of these relics. As you can see, there's so many relics on the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 relics, which is definitely decent because most mega random games don't have that many relics. So definitely nice to see that. Our second player to age up will be Fetty with that Golden Gate. We see Takiki over here as well has also aged up, going with the School Cavalry and instantly queuing up a Royal Knight. Very interesting. Deciding to go for a bit of aggression. He could probably just boom up behind this, go for another town centre, maybe even a third town centre, and just absolutely boom up and then age. But maybe he spotted out this sacred site and thinking, ooh, maybe I might be able to capture this up. Put on some early aggression, maybe. But we'll have to see. We see Salami now aging up with Council Hall as well. Maybe he's a bit worried of this orange player over here. He's probably spotted out the mine work. We see an outpost is going down for Salami. Going to be able to scout out this barracks. Very interesting that Corell's going for such a early aggression on I'm guessing it would be Salami. I wouldn't see any other reason why he would be doing this. Corell sees Salami as a threat, so he's going to be trying to take him out early on. And it's probably for a good thing, because Salami has this bonus of farms. So Salami and Reviver are definitely going to be focused out on this match. And we see a first few longbow are coming out now for Reviver. He's going to be focusing down these villagers. We're going to be shooting the farm first, but that's definitely a misclick right there. Now the villagers are being targeted out. Surprising we've seen no age up from Bayek yet. He's got the gold, he's got the farms. What is he doing? Definitely interesting. Let's have a look at his resource count. We see he's stacking up tons of resources here. He could have aged up almost twice at this point. Now he's either gone AFK or he's probably just not that good at this game. Because at this point, you would have wanted to have aged up. You know, at this point, you may even want to go Kremlin and stick it right here. But Golden Gate is definitely the best landmark in this situation for the lack of gold. And we see lots of hunting cabins now going up for Fetty. Definitely a great idea, especially as you have no gold in your possession. Definitely going to be helping him out. Let's have a look how much resources he gets from this per minute. So he's getting 200 gold a minute just from those hunting cabins. That's definitely decent. Corell's going to be losing a scout here if he's not careful. But it seems like Pink has just gone AFK over here. I don't think he's in the game with us anymore, which is a shame. But it does mean Reviver is going to have a comeback in this game with this gold mine. Not that he was in a bad position anyway in terms of where he's at in the game, but definitely towards the later stages of the game he wouldn't be looking as good. But we do see a barracks now coming down for Pink, so Pink is still in this. Definitely interesting on why he hasn't aged up yet. Let's check in with Offbeat over here. He's also got a barracks down. We see some villagers now moving out. It seems like the red player has scouted out these gold mine as he would have walked past. Oh, we have another crossing down here. Okay. So we do have a few other crossings. And now these red villagers are going to be moving up here to this 8,000 gold mine. So maybe Offbeat's not looking so bad after all. He's going to be able to get down these going to be able to mine up these gold mines. And look what we see over here. Maybe Pink isn't as bad of a player as we thought. He's moving over here. He's realised that there's 5 people on this side of the island and only 1 on the right side. But we do see Royal Knights are coming out for the light blue player over here. So that might be an issue. So Pink definitely needs to keep this landmark secret. Maybe he's going to make a whole new civilization over here and leave this base alone. Because he needs to be quick. Because at this rate, this base is going to be destroyed before he even ages up. I don't think it's too long though. He's only got 2 villagers constructing this landmark. He needs to keep this alive. He needs to get these villagers in the town centre, focus down these longbow, then he'll be able to destroy that battering ram afterwards. You can see the Delhi player is walling up this gold mine. Definitely in a good position here with all this gold, but Aqua's going to be the issue. Aqua could very easily shut this down if he wanted to. We see some early knights are out for Petty now, taking care of these scouts that are taking out these hunting cabins. And now look at this. We have horsemen and men-at-arms now out for our orange player playing the Holy Roman Empire over here. Very surprising that he didn't go for a fast castle. It's something we like to see out of the Holy Roman Empire players in FFA Mega Random. It's not worth just sticking at age 2. You might as well go age 3, and then you can grab relics and you can go up with a Burgrave, and then you've got 5 barracks in that one landmark, and they're age 3, so you can really just push them into the base. But we can now see Salami's aged up and he's gone with the white tower. Yeah, there's no way this is going to be working for Corell. He might be able to shut down a load of Salami's eco, especially these farms. But then again, for the English, it's cheap to replace them. They're very cheap farms. And we hear some... What did we hear there? I'm sure I heard some religious unit or something. And now Teal makes an appearance. For some reason, he's all the way over here. We see Bayek has aged up. He's now going to be mining some stone. Now look at all these resources being saved up for Fetty. He's booming away. We do have the religious unit. That's where it was coming from. From Fetty over here. He's aged up with the Abbey of the Trinity. It looks like he's going to be going for a fast imperial maybe. He's got a bunch of archery rangers down, so maybe he's looking to go straight into some Streltsy. And now we see Reviver's going to be aging up with that King's Palace as well. He's realised that this player is no longer in the game. And look at all this stone being mined up for Bayek right now. Let's see if he's almost got enough wood for that other town centre. So he's going to be looking alright up here. He's definitely not looking good on the score department. But he's looking like he's definitely in a better position over here. You can see Till mining up lots of stone as well. Still on that one town centre, which is very surprising. And he's just pushing out all these knights. He's in such a good position over here to just be booming away. And he chooses not to. Bayek's first landmark is now going to be going down. And Reviver looks like he's in a great position. He's playing the English. He's got the cheaper farms. He's almost in age 3. He's going to be having that second town centre. And now he's in possession of 2 big gold mines. Whereas you can see over here, Salami looking very decent as well. But he had to age up with this white tower. But he is on this second town centre anyways. So I was thinking about this the other day. English, you might as well go for the white tower. It's so much of a better landmark than the King's Palace. Sure, it's not a second town centre, but you might as well just mine a bit more stone and grab another town centre. Because in this game, you do not want to be losing landmarks, so you might as well go for the one that has more HP and actually serve some sort of purpose that a town centre cannot do. Oh no, Bayek, no! I think this is going to be our next player out. Well, the first proper player out of this game, because Teal has spotted this out. All the villagers go down. There's one villager left out here on a straggler tree. And that town centre goes down. So all that is left for Bayek is one villager and this landmark. So Teal is definitely going to be doing a good job here cleaning that up. But still surprisingly, we see no other town centre down. He's mining all this stone, but what for? Let's have a look at his resource count. Okay, so it looks like he's going to be going for age 4. And now we see Bayek has resigned, unfortunately. He's macroing for an age 4, but he's still in age 2. Takiki, what are you doing, man? Oh, we hear an age up. It's the guild hall. It's going to be in the back of the base over there. And also going for that second town centre. This could have been done so much earlier. But at least he's doing it now. We see these knights are coming back to the base now. And offbeat. Still looking like he's in a good position here with all of this gold. Let's have a look at his base. He's going up to age 3 with the House of Learning. Definitely a good landmark right there. Going to be able to get some really nice, unique technologies. For some reason, we're going with the Tower of Victory. Sorry, what? Who uses this landmark? Very interesting that he decides to go with this landmark instead of the... What's it called? House of Learning? No, this is the House of Learning. The one that produces scholars for free. I can't remember the name at the moment. But you basically get half-price scholars. Really nice for the Delhi. You're able to get your researchers in so much quicker. You can grab all of these nice economic upgrades. And it goes really well in a nice FFA game. Especially when you're uncontested, like Offbeat is right here. Still gathering up all of this gold as well. Doing a nice job over there. And now we see a bit of an engagement over here between green and yellow. Knights are out for Fetty. But is it enough? And we start to see some men-at-arms are making an appearance for Reviver. He's got quite a few barracks out. He's got another archery range. For some reason, he's not making out the council hall when he could be. Now some horsemen now out for Fetty. These are going to be really, really ineffective, especially with these longbow on the battlefield. We See, Salami currently has a score lead by a massive way. This push didn't really do much for Karel. And now he's aging up with the Regnants, but there's not really many relics left. There's a couple relics over here that he's probably not going to get to. He might be able to sneak a prelate over here, but his other option is to go across the river where there are some relics up north. That's probably going to be his only option. We hear a Mangonel now is out. Going to be going down very quickly. And now this is not looking good for Fetty at all. He still only has one relic, even though he aged up so long ago. As we saw, the monks did go down to these to this white tower. Another Mangonel is out. Fetty needs to do something here. He needs to be building. Let's see. He's going with men-at-arms. It's definitely an alright choice. Probably the best in this situation. He does not want to lose this Mangonel. That's a lot of resources right there lost. And he needs to get this town centre, focusing down these archers, not this ram. You can see absolute massacre right here. I think Fetty is going to be out of this very shortly if he does not address this. He's building now an archery range. He's got another Mangonel on the way. He needs to build up a few men-at-arms before he starts sending them out onto the battlefield. This knight is going to be finally going down. We can see Reviver does have all of his ups, whereas for Fetty, he doesn't even have a single blacksmith upgrade. And Fetty is going to be paying the price here. Another Mangonel comes out. It needs to get some decent shots off. You see the Mangonel is down for Reviver, so no more damage is going to be done to this town centre. So maybe this is a point where Fetty can actually recover a little bit here. The Mangonel's doing some really nice damage right here. He might want to pull some vills just in case he gets damaged. But these men-at-arms are going to get wrecked by these knights, which are in age 3. They're age 3 knights. They've got their ups. So maybe we want to see some spears out as well. And now a keep drop for Fetty. This could be really bad. There are only 2 knights for Reviver at the moment. And we see Teal joining the party as well. This keep needs to get up really quickly. There's 18 villagers on this keep, so I think it will go up. But lots of damage has been done here to Fetty. He's not been gathering any food at the moment, as all of his villagers have been either building the keep or been inside of the town centre. But it looks like he's sort of recovered a little bit. We can see players having to chop very far out to get any of this wood. Reviver looking like he's in a great spot right now. He's been able to chop all of this wood, and now he's trying to deny this cheeky little raid from Takiki. Very surprised by his choice right here. I'm not really sure what this benefits him by raiding the yellow player over here. He could just be booming up. He's now going to age 4 with the College of Artillery. Definitely nice to see. And we see Karel. He surrenders. We completely miss this fight down here. Salami completely destroys Karel. His army's been wrecked. We can see the upgraded men-at-arms are out for Salami right now. He's got a Mangonel and he's also got some longbow. Poor old Karel over here. Didn't even get a relic inside of that cathedral. So now Salami has the army. He's on the hunt. Who is he going to be going for next? That is the question. And we can see a bit of a cleanup over here. Takiki really not making use of his army. Really surprising to see that he decided to do what he did over there with those units. But he's going to be going to age 4. You can see Takiki isn't even on max vills yet. He's like halfway there. Because in this position you could easily go up to 150 vills. He's stonewalling up as well, which is good to see. Maybe looking to go for a bit of a wonder victory in the end. He's got a nice position back here. And he's definitely got the resources in this side of the map for it. You can see over here. An outpost has gone down. Offbeat going to be mining some stone. So I wonder if he's looking to go for a second town centre. We can see he's got 2 up at the moment. And the new age begins over here for Takiki. He's on that College of Artillery, so he's going to be able to get out some really good siege if he needs to. Now, it'll be interesting to see what Kiki decides to do. Does he decide to go for that wonder? Does he decide to push out of his base? Does he decide to go for the sacred site, maybe? And we can see a bit of a massive crossbow now being made for offbeat and some men-at-arms. So the House are learning. He's got in that nice upgrade. It gives these men-at-arms a really nice, cool sword. It gives them +3 damage, which is definitely a nice upgrade. He's definitely going to need that in the position he's in at the moment. He needs to do some work on Salami, because Salami is looking like he's in an absolutely commanding position right now. You can see the army is moving out. I wonder what he's planning to do with this. Uh-oh. I think Salami knows what this sacred site is all about. Look at these villas that are coming out here to build this Berkshire, and he already has the monk here. He already has the monk out. Players are going to need to team up here to take down Salami. Salami is known for his sacred site victories. I'm assuming as soon as this goes down, the monk's going to... Yeah, there it is. It's moving out. And look at this army. Salami's looking like he's in a great position right now. And this Berkshire Palace means that he can't be landmark sniped. For people to be able to take out this sacred site, they'll need to go through the Berkshire, and they're not going to be able to landmark snipe his base either, because this Berkshire is a landmark. And now we see multiple keeps coming up for Salami. He's almost got enough for a third keep, and he can very easily just wall this off. So I'm surprised we haven't seen any cannon emplacements coming through, or we haven't even got boiling oil yet. I wonder if we'll see any players reacting to this from Salami. Doesn't seem like it yet. It's going to take a while. Now, the best person to be able to counter this is definitely our Aqua player up here in the north. He's got the College of Artillery, so he's able to get out the Royal Cannon. He's going to be able to get some Culverin out as well to deal with any sprinkled Salami might have. So, definitely a player here that might be able to do it. But this is absolutely insane. Like, look at the amount of defenses now coming out for Salami. And I don't think the red player down here is going to be able to do much. He's not in a very good position at the moment in terms of... I say that, I mean, you know, he's got a few elephants out and a few trebuchets. It looks like the red player is planning to do something about Salami. Whereas the yellow and the green over here are still having their own battle. This is not going to go well. The Berkshire is coming out for the yellow player at the front here. The green really looking to push out. This is not what they need to be doing right now. They need to be focusing down Salami. We know what Salami's like. He is not going to give up on the sacred site with ease. He is going to commit to this. He is going to get this victory if they do not do something soon. He has the score lead. He has the army. He's got... oh, yeah, sorry, he doesn't have elite men-at-arms yet, but he'll definitely be grabbing that soon. And these two players cannot be doing this right now. They need to be attacking Salami. We can see the red player is moving up now. Is he going to be going for green? No. He needs to be going up here. No, he's going... I mean, he's kind of going for Salami's base. But, like, come on, you need to be going up here. Because Salami is... he doesn't care about his base at this point. He's got a ton of resources. And we can see there's... how long has it been? Like, 5 minutes? It's already been 5 minutes on the sacred site. There's only 10 remaining. We can see Salami has brought back his men-at-arm army. They are still age 3. He probably wants to get the imperial upgrade before he engages, as there is lots of crossbow and other men-at-arms and tower war elephants here. And this is definitely going to be some major damage for Salami. Definitely interesting that he decides to take the fight right here. He doesn't even have a network of castles. Wololo now going off in the north. Fetty looking to capture up more relics. You can see this fight is... and the elite men-at-arms are now in for Salami. And this Mangonel's going to be doing some good damage to the crossbow right there. I think this is enough. There's quite a big army here, but... you know, this is some good damage Offbeat's doing. You know, if right now green and yellow decide to push up to the north onto this onto these keeps with a few trebuchets, I think Salami would lose a sacred site. But instead, they're having their own fight, and Offbeat is the only one that is using up Salami's time. Look at how much damage Offbeat's done. Salami's army has been wiped, but no one else is doing anything about it. We can see Takiki over here is building up a bit of an army. He's got these elite royal knights that he's got around this keep, so he has got the reduction in price. So it looks like he's going to be planning to do a bit of an attack over here as well. He needs to get some royal cannon out, that's for sure. Or even just some trebuchets. Get a few siege workshops down over here, and you'll be looking absolutely amazing. You'll be able to push out with these other players. Now we can see the army for both of these players have been wiped. But we can see just over here, the Berkshire has gone up, and another keep going down for a reviver. This is not what they need to be doing now. Do they not realise? Did they not realise they're on a timer? Because they've got less than 10 minutes remaining until Salami gets the victory. And he's got a stone wall up around his whole base over here. He hasn't got anything down to the south of this sacred site. But he's just wiped Offbeat's army. And it's going to be a while until he can remass. And we now see that final wall is coming down. Elite longbow are in now for Salami. He's looking to take down these outposts. And it seems like players aren't really communicating. We can see Takiki takes out these villagers, or probably wasn't any villagers left. But that leaves Offbeat in a very, very tricky situation over here. He's got absolutely no gold, which is a real shame because these players need to be collaborating right now to take care of Salami. We know what Salami's like. He's an absolute madman, and boiling oil is now in for Salami. So it's definitely going to be hard because any units that sit in the middle here, they're going to have 3 lots of boiling oil spilt onto them. It's definitely going to be tricky for these players. So they definitely need to get some trebs out. But we see absolutely nothing apart from Aqua. Aqua up here actually doing some work. Maybe they might be able to do a coordinated attack. The red and the teal might be able to do some damage here. But we can see over here, yellow and green are still fighting. This is not what they should be doing right now. Yellow's in an absolutely amazing position in terms of economy right now. He shouldn't be doing this. He could just leave his army or leave these static defenses up. Leave green alone for a little bit. He's not in a very good position at all. He needs to get some of these trebuchets out. He's got the better trebuchets. He's playing the English. So he definitely needs to help out over here if they have any chance. And now we've got less than 5 minutes left on this sacred site timer. You can't actually see the timer, but don't you worry, I am taking care of the time. We currently have 5 minutes left. I'm surprised we don't have any more keeps or towers going up for Salami, but I don't think he's too worried. Like, I'm not sure if he knows these two players are fighting, but if he does, then he's probably feeling like he's in a great position. This is his only fear. Elite Royal Knights are out. Is he getting any spearmen? No, he's not. He's getting his own knights for himself and a longbow. But these knights aren't going to be able to come through here. And they're going to be taking a lot of damage from these keeps. So it seems like Salami's still mining lots of stone. More barracks are coming down, and we see it finally a bombard from Salami. Very interesting that he decided to go for the bombard and not the trebuchets, especially as he's playing the English. And now we see 3 minutes left on the Sacred Site victory. Vecti reaches the Imperial. These players need to do something about Salami. They need to help out these two players. And we can see Overbeat now moving up. He's got some Springles. He's got a couple trebuchets over here. He needs to be communicating with Takiki as well, because both of these players need to move out as soon as they can, because 3 minutes is left. They need to start pulling everything that they've got, because they need to deactivate the Sacred Site. They need to take down these static defenses. They need to take down these walls, and they need to take out Salami's army, which is looking absolutely amazing right now. He's got a few longbow, a few men-at-arms, a ton of knights, and I wouldn't be surprised if these guys have royal bloodlines. Let's see, they do. They do have that plus 54 health. We hear some typing in the chat right now. They're probably coordinating their attack. I wonder if Offbeat can fit around this river. Maybe he can. No, he cannot. players really need to start collaborating right now. 2 minutes left on the clock. If Takiki starts moving out now, they might have a chance. These trebuchets are going to make slow work of this wall. He's taking out the wall first, very interestingly. I would have been taking out this keep first. We can see more towers are going to be going down for Salami in the base. I'm surprised we don't see a fourth keep being dropped down here. Just for that boiling oil. That would be 4 boiling oil to try and do a bit of a, you know, an all-in. If an all-in was on this sacred site, 4 boiling oils would absolutely wreck anything on that sacred site. We see this wall is going to be going down now. But Offbeat cannot send in this army. He needs to take care of these keeps first. They have cannon emplacements. They have boiling oil. This army is going to get absolutely destroyed right now. And Takiki is not helping out. He's finally bringing his army. He's got some royal cannons right there. But this army is just going to get absolutely destroyed right now. The Springalds are moving in. They're going to be able to take care of this bombard that Salami has. And now Offbeat's going to be moving into the middle, but this boiling oil is going to be doing so much damage. Look at the amount of damage being put on this on these archers right now. And Salami's army is just going to be able to finish this off. And I don't think it's long till the Sacred Site victory. I think we got less than a minute now. I'm not entirely sure. Salami's going to be absolutely cleaning up this army, and Takiki, his army's way too slow. He needs to bring these trebuchets. What is he doing? He needs to get these bombards in immediately. He needs to destroy this keep and stick all of his units on top of this sacred site. And don't forget, sacred sites do not carry on counting when opponents' units are on the sacred site. We see another keep now going down. This keep did go down from the trebuchets, but Takiki needs to be quick. He needs to go in now. Where are the cannons going? They need to destroy this keep. The amount of damage the boiling oil is going to do to these units is going to be absolutely crazy. Salami is off the sacred site. The sacred site might be deactivated right now. Takiki needs to hold the units, but Salami also has units on the sacred site. Where are the royal cannon? The royal cannon needs to destroy these keeps. These keeps are doing so much damage to these knights right now, and I think this is going to be a win for Salami. We see yellow finally making an appearance to the left side of the base, but I think it's just too late. At this point, Salami is looking like he's in a great position. Lots of knights are going down for Salami, but he's got the closer route to this sacred site. He's got the boiling oil, and it's a complete clean-up for Takiki. The royal cannons finally make an appearance, but it's too late. And the army here for Reviver is just too late. They're not going to be able to get across. They're going to have to go all the way around. And at this point, Salami is just going to be able to take the victory right here. And there it is. Salami takes the victory. Well played to Salami in this mega random farms only mode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. What a game that was. One sacred site on King of the Hill. Definitely an interesting match right there. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, please do feel free to leave a like. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.